Hey guys out there, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh chat channel, and today guys I'm going to profile for you my Heraldry Beast deck. Heraldry Beasts are just a cheap deck that came out back in Abyss Rising and stuff like that, but it's just a fun deck to play. It's very good against spammy XYZ type decks. It can beat battling boxers and stuff like that. It's just a fun little deck that I play that it's just I play on the side just for fun, and it didn't cost me much to build. It cost me like 10, 15 bucks, I think it was. It wasn't much. And, it's just a fun deck I play. So let's go over the deck profile, guys, and I'll explain it to you. The deck can be good at times, though. And, like I said, it's just a fun deck to play. So, let's get started, guys. Oops, let's get the camera oriented. So, we got 3 Leo. Heraldry Beast Leo. This is your searcher of the deck. You want to abuse this card. You want to get this card in the graveyard. Heraldry Reborn, special art. Just get this guy on the field. Get your search off when he dies. When he's attached with an XYZ monster and he gets detached, he gets his searching too. He's the main thing you want to abuse. 3 Abercrombie. When two are in the graveyard, you can banish one to add a heraldry monster back to your hand. It can come in handy, but he's pretty much there for an 18 beat stick that can, help exceed and make synchros. 3 Basculus. Excuse me. 3 Basculus. I've seen a lot of people run 2. I like 3 because it's actually the one card I want to add to my hand. You can use a kamikaze type thing, attack something, it dies, You can bait your opponent in. It's come in handy a lot of different times, and that's why I run 3. I'll explain to you more why I run some of at 3. 2 Dust Knight. Pretty much you want to get your Leo to the grave, abuse it, get your search off, thin your deck out, stuff like that. That's the name of the game. Plus it's a good first turn. 2 LA. Yes, Shockmaster's gone, and it sucked when it left, but I'm trying out some new things I'll show you in the extra deck to replace Shockmaster. It's not as good as Shockmaster, but it can help out. So we're running 3 of these still, so it comes in handy still. 2 of those, excuse me, not 3. Yeah, I'm tired. 2 Eagle. Pretty much it was great with Shockmaster, like I said before, but you can still equip it to things like Maestro, Utopia, stuff like that. 2 Goblinberg, guys. Quick Exceed. 1 Rose Warrior of Revenge. Because you're running this card, I'll show you in a second. Heraldry Challenge, which you can special summon. It can help you set up plays and you can just normal summon her and just make a big level 8 synchro. Simple like that. Gives a little bit more oomph to the deck, if you know what I'm saying. 1 Gores comes in handy. You're only running 1 Fetus Chain, so works out like that. The deck has its own Monster Reborn. 3 Heraldry Reborn. Pretty much you reborn a Heraldry monster like Monster Reborn. Really sets up your combos. I've seen people run this card at 3. I understand you can make a quick exceed, but it's really a dead draw when it's like first turn or second turn. You gotta wait a couple turns to set it up. The deck has a thing where it's gonna start off slow, you need to stall out, but when the game starts rolling, the deck just, spams level 4 exceeds like crazy. So I would run 2 of those. 2 MSTs. Comes in handy. 1 Rhoda because I'm running 5 warrior type monsters so I can search out stuff. 1 Book of Moon. 1 Dark Hole. 1 rank up Baron's Force. Now, I know it's questionable, but Utopia in this deck is very versatile, actually. I can make Utopia very easily, which is simple. And then I can go rank up Baron's Force, make Utopia Ray for victory, and proceed from there. Just comes in handy. 1 Foolish Burial so you can get your Leo to the grave. 3 Heraldic Challenge. Now, I'll explain this card for a second, guys. I really haven't seen a lot of people run this card in Heraldry monsters, but the reason I run it in Heraldry is because when the traps got hit, when Compulse on my bottom list got hit, and I couldn't run those at 2 in the deck. I was like, what other cards can I use? And I looked at this, and I was already running 2. I was like, let's add 3. And it actually did a lot for the deck. It, could stall, special summon, like that's probably the reason I run 3 Basculus. So I can special summon one out, then make a Seed, make a Synchro, do stuff like that. Works out very well. 2 Mirror Force. We got 2 Mirror Force there, guys. Oops, dropped them. 1 Bottomless, 1 Compulse, 1 Fiendish Chain. The reason why we're running 1 is because we have the Gores, and you don't want that to, mess with the energy or the synergy, whatever you want to call it. And finally, I'll talk about this card for a second. XYZ Reflector. The reason I run XYZ Reflector is because the deck's main focus is spamming XYZs, correct? So with Solemn Judgment banned, you can use this card as a replacement, and it works out fine. It has actually won me games before because of its second effect. It says you can negate spell, trap, or affect monster's effect that targets a XYZ monster on the field and destroy that, negate that target. And when you do that, you inflict 800 damage to your opponent. It has won me games like Gaga Cowboy wins games. So it's won me about 2 games before. Also, let's go to the extra deck. The extra deck is missing a couple things. I have my Gemini Pearl in the other deck as just a big beat stick. I also have not gotten the blast, the 10 with Gaga Cowboy yet, so I am missing Gaga Cowboy and a number 8. So first off, we run our 2 level 8 Synchros, Scrap Dragon, and Crimson Blader. 1 Utopia Ray. 1 Maestro, 2 Maestro actually, excuse me, because you can abuse it with Igor, excuse me. 1 Abyss Dweller. 1 Heroic Challenger, Excalibur. These are cards I'm actually trying out for replacements. I know this is just replacement looking. I'm play testing pretty much here. Giga the Rising, just a big beat stick. Heraldic Crest number 69. It's probably going to stay in the deck because it has come in handy in certain situations and has won me games. And finally, number 104, Masquerade. Pretty much what Masquerade does is it's pretty much negates battle attack effects that activate in battles, like Marsh Mulan, if they activate Marsh Mulan's effect, stuff like that. It's come in handy before. I'm playtesting it. It is a 27 beat stick, so that's not that bad. And the effects, okay. But until they come up with some better, 4s, 3 monsters you have to make for 4. I may just try these guys out for right now. I'm playtesting that still. 1 Utopia Ray for victory because Utopia is very simple to make and you have the rank up variance force. And 2 Utopia. 1 I'm probably going to replace with Gemini Pearl, but he's in my other deck right now. 1 Pappy. And finally, 1 Heraldic Genome number 8. I'm going to run 2, but I have 1 in the mail because nobody at my locals seems to want to trade this card for some reason. I don't know why. So that is the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a fun deck that I play, and it's not super competitive, but it's just a fun spammy Exceed deck to play. Till next time, everybody, take care, have fun dueling. Seto Kaiba, I'm out of here, guys. Adios.